Airbnb Summer Updates 2023. Quick video. I'm going to show you everything that I've been testing. For the last 2 weeks, I had an Airbnb beta version. So I got inside information. I was able to submit my feedback. But now when you guys are watching this, it should be out. You guys should be on your Airbnb. Make sure you update your profile. But let's jump into it if you're interested in the summer updates. All right, let's take a deep dive. I have backstage pass into the new Airbnb updates. So let's take a look at this together. I think it's launching. Time you guys see this video, it's gonna be launched, so you guys will see that. But a couple of the highlights that they have redesigned pricing tools. So they're improving their pricing software. I think Airbnb really just wants all hosts to use their pricing tool. Compare similar listings. I do like the sound of this. This is really cool. So you can compare your listing with other listings in your area. See what they're pricing at, see what amenities they have, and how they're booking similarities and whatnot. So that seems pretty cool. See what that's about. We'll dive into that. Calendar swipe to select. Oh, okay, yeah. So calendar swipe to select is cool. Before you would have to click the calendar date one at a time, which is kind of insane. You would have to do one at a time and then choose the dates, block them out, pricing, whatever. Now you can click it and then slide all the way through, which we'll check out here in a second. Better checkout instructions. So maybe an easier step-by-step for guests to follow. If you're not using a digital guidebook, this would be a great set for you. I use a guidebook, but checkout instructions is a good idea to keep it in your Airbnb as well. I love this one. I've been playing around with this one for quite a while. It's called Read Receipts. So a lot of times I'm wondering if the guest or my ambassadors that I'm talking to, if they're getting my messages, because sometimes you're like, maybe they don't know how to use the app that well. They're trying to figure it out. But this shows read receipts. So you know they're at least reading it. So then I could rephrase if they're not responding. I can ask them questions and whatnot. But at least you know they got it and they read it. I think this is a really smart move. And then co-hosting announcements. All right, what's that all about? Setting permissions to share payouts with other people. So it looks like they're going to do some big updates on co-hosting. I like that idea. Let's dive into it. Okay, let's check out the redesigned pricing. So here's a little demo. So you can see here, you can click on the pricing. You can see per night. You can change the per night. And then down here at the bottom is the similar listings and what they're charging in that area. I think that's going to be a good feature. Okay, we'll dive into each more of these as they come out, but this is the first look. So compare similar listings. This is where you can click on the compared listings and then see what other people are charging. Now, a little disclaimer here with I'm not sure for everybody, but for me, I wasn't able to see the similar listings, and it's because I'm connected to a pricing tool. So you might not be able to take advantage of this if you are using a pricing tool. So if you're using like Wheelhouse or Price Labs, I don't know if this feature is gonna let you do that. But if you're using Airbnb pricing, I think you can take advantage of that. So that's a little bit of a concern and a drawback. Now the calendar swipe, pretty self-explanatory. You click on the date and you can literally just swipe over. That makes life a million times easier on the calendar. Let me just tell you, that's pretty cool. And let's check out this. So the checkout instructions, again, don't make these instructions too crazy and long for people, and if you're not using a digital guidebook, but this is really cool. You can make it pretty simple. Yep. Little icons about, the trash. It makes it simple. A lot of people who use just Airbnb as travelers, they kind of just want to stay on the Airbnb app. So I'm not mad at this. I like this. I think this simplifies it for guests also. And like I said, read receipts is pretty straightforward. You send a guest a message, guest replies, you can see where it says it's been read. So I do really like that a lot. Should have done that a while ago. Co-hosting, I'm curious to know more about co-hosting. So you can add more co-hosts. Okay. And then you can give them full access, calendar inbox only. That's pretty cool. You can make them a primary. so they could change your pre-booking. Okay, let's see what happens if I hit explore. So if I hit explore, go into one of my listings. A co-host. Okay, let's get started. Oh, so this is where you add a co-host. I don't really want to go through that step right now, so. And that just should just bring you back to that. Okay. Also, this is really cool. Airbnb did an update where now you can see a little thumbnail of the host. I think that's a cool idea. So let me just try it. Let me go ahead and type in Scottsdale stays. Okay, so it's not on my listing, but it's on this person right here. And let's find out why. So I don't know how they choose how that comes up yet. We're gonna have to find this out. But there's a little thumbnail. It is cool. I wonder if it's because they fill out this whole, see how much is more filled out, born in the 70s. So go into your profile, you guys, and make sure you fill out all this stuff, because once Airbnb launches something new, you hear me say it all the time, get in there and update your profile. But I'm not 100% sure what classifies on getting that photo there. But on the homepage, let's see if we click on their listing. Let's see if we can find out. So it's a plus listing. Not sure what that matters anymore. I do have a plus listing right now that's getting tanked, and I'm considering getting off plus. Detached workspace, room in villa. So it's a shared space. So they could be only sharing this for shared space. Yeah, rooms. Okay. They're really pushing this shared space quite a bit. Yeah, so, okay, so those thumbnails are only on there if it's a shared space. So if it's a shared space, you could see the person who is the host ahead of time and see if you're comfortable or learn more about that person. And that's a good idea. But if you're looking at like, oh my God, they don't show that, which is totally fine. Yeah, so those are some of the latest Airbnb updates that I've been playing around with. Let me see if I can show you the profile real quick. Yeah, so under profile, you can see my name, my photo, how many reviews I have, my overall ranking. It went down a little bit. And then it shows, you should always make sure you have all this filled out. And then about me, go you guys and take the time and fill this out. I feel like it's gonna help you in the algorithm a little bit, but it also makes you feel a lot more human. So people are seeing this, they can be like, oh, he's born in the 70s. I was born in, oh, he loves cheeseburgers. Oh, I love cheeseburgers. Okay, cool, we have something in common. So go in there and make sure you fill all that out. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys are live with Airbnb and you have the summer updates now, let me know what you guys think. Is there stuff that you're stoked that they did? Are you stoked that they didn't do? I would like to report in any information that I learned back to Airbnb as much as I possibly can. And I'm just really curious. What features do you wish they had and they didn't have? But smash that, like that, and I'll see you guys next week. Super quick video.